And it's time for draft number 6 on the March to Mythic in the month of March. We're currently at Platinum 4. And we're going to keep trying to work our whittle way up. Oh boy. Trying to work our way up to Mythic. Going to be spending today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday this week, and all of next week dedicated to just that. And then I'm going to be off to GDC. Tomorrow we're also going to be doing a little bit of Dota 2, because I'm casting a charity event to raise money for Ukraine. Hope to see you there at 10 a.m. Pacific. Big long day tomorrow. Trawler Drake is probably the... that's the card. Most everything here seems pretty blah. Soulless Jailer are rare. He's sitting in there going, I'm for constructed. Alright. What a turkey. Trawler Drake is kind of a funny card. It can run away with the game. But when it comes out, it is a 1/1 for 3, and in a very aggressive format, that can be quite dangerous. Other cards that are good here, Offer Immortality is actually pretty sick. It's a pretty sick card. I was quite cool on Volshock Splitter, but it has turned out to be a little better than I thought it would be. Still bad, but it's grown on me. You know, everyone likes an underdog story. My goodness, the Eye of Malcator. So we have another just a funky rare. Okay. We have Distorted Curiosity, and we see the Tainted Observer. And I mean, I'm probably just going to take the Tainted Observer. It has a literal synergy with Trawler Drake, in that it can proliferate. It flies, it's okay. The Tainted Observer does kind of have the property that it's a 2/3. It's okay defensively, but there's like a lot of... defensive potential of a 2/3. It's like very like, Other cards here that I think are good. Distorted Curiosity, if it wheels, neat. I'll take it. Eye of Malcator is good in the artifact decks, but outside of that, not great. Blazing Crescendo, I think, is strong as well. Taking it. Alright. Cards I think are good here. Complete Devotion, Barbed Batterfist. Tamiyo's Immobilizer is certainly what we're going to go for. Uncommon Tribal. It's plausible we could actually have a weird blue-green oil list with Proliferate. Alright. Come to me. Wow, Gataxian Raptor coming along is pretty nice. We have now several 3-drop flyers with oil and proliferation, which is nice. Indoctrination Attendant is a card that I feel like I didn't understand until I played the set a bit. Indoctrination Attendant is great for, like, bouncing one of those equipments that makes a 2/2. So you bounce it to make a 1/1 and then replay it and get another 2/2. It's really nice. I actually think, again, combat tricks are very good in this format. On average. But Gataxian Raptor is just what the doctor ordered. Yeah. Yeah. This is the pick, right? This is the pick, right? Like, let's be real. What on earth is a Bladed Ambassador doing here? What is it doing here? Chair is so good. I think Bladed Ambassador is so stupid, ridiculously good. I want the Battle Chair, but I also want to get Mythic, and I kind of want to try to play another game other than Magic over the next 2 weeks, because variety is the spice of life. But it looks like we're going to get the Bladed Ambassador. God, I want that fucking Battle Chair. Yeah, I think we're doing things pretty good. Dark Slick Shores, huh? I'm taking this. Just in case. Just in case. Oh, just in case. Dennis G says, I would have bet anything that Sean would have taken the chair there. So here's the thing. My streaming identity for the past probably, like, 10 years. I mean, frankly, even... it would go to like 13 when I started to do Fun Day Monday. I'm more known for my goofiness, but I want to stress that the amount of time that I have streamed is still strictly less than the amount of time that I played just StarCraft 1 competitively. Seeing Malcator's Watcher, Chrome Prowler, and Orthodoxy Enforcer, I think is a good indication that this is probably the direction that we're heading in. I do like Malcator's Watcher a huge amount. I like Orthodoxy Enforcer a huge amount, only in Blue-White Artifacts. So Blue-White Artifacts is my favorite in this format because I think Malcator is just really... What is happening here? Okay. The surgical day. Yeah, I think we're making the right switch over here. I don't think this is actually that good. I think I'm gonna get the Quicksilver Fisher. This is kind of the way that a lot of the blue-white lists go. They'll eventually sort of win in the air. Just don't care. Man, I fucking read this correctly. For once. Mirren Bardish I don't think is bad, but again, I'm a big fan of cheap combat tricks in this format. Blazing Crescendo is a real shocker to see there. Sawblade Scamp. I mean, truth be told, we may very well still be not running the white pieces. I still think it's good to be going for the white pieces here because I saw a late Bladed Ambassador. I think that's enough of a signal to me that I want to be going for that. This thing sucks. You may activate abilities of creatures you control as though they had haste. But just the abilities. And then you can untap one creature, and then you can mill cards, and you can put one onto the battlefield. I'm going to get the Swooping Lookout. It is, I mean, completely in line with our plan. This is going to wheel, or this is going to wheel, both of which are fine. I mean, we're seeing some Rebel Salvo, Hex Gold Slash. Like, these are very, very good. But I'm again, the Bladed Ambassador is the one that's compelling me into the direction of the white pieces here. I really like a Basilica Shepherd. Hey, look, it's an Anoint with an Affliction. And I have Darkslick Shores. Right? Right, this is it. Am I going to get this? No. No, absolutely not. I'm not a fancy man, okay? Mesmerizing Dose is great, but I think Anoint with Affliction is, like, way better. And we have the Darkslick Shores. Splashing for removal can't be right? What do you mean? Splashing for removal is the main reason you splash for removal. I mean, I might. Mesmerizing Dose is going to wheel. Man, I feel really smart here, huh? This should wheel. I feel really smart. I mean, I have these red cards here, but I'm 99% chance just not running them, so I'm just going to remove them. So that way people stop talking to me about them. Well, it looks like we just literally drew the Stone Cold Nuts. So that's great. Yes, I think this was a... I think this was a really good read on our part. The fact that we started blue-green and just started to get that strong signal about the Bladed Ambassador. We were not passing any good white, so we expect to get some good white in the first few packs here. And we also expect to receive some good whites in following packs. I feel so smart. I literally feel so smart right now. Easy Juggernaut. Just so you know, this is the worst card in the universe. So we're going to go ahead and pass it. Anoint with Affliction. Probably still correct. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. Dude, look at the white. Look at this. Just as a note, this is a very blah card. It's a flying 4/4 that doesn't have any hands, so you can't even high-five them. This is a flying 3/3 that also makes 2 1/1s, which synergizes with all sorts of other stuff that we'd want to do. I really like Basilica. God, I feel so smart. Look at this. This is great. Prosthetic Injector is now what the doctor ordered, but this is the kind of 3-drop that I'm content to have, like, one of. Quicksilver Fisher, I'm probably not going to run. I'm willing to have a Basilica Shepherd because it works so well with our other turkeys. I would like another way to generate black mana. I would like one more Terramorphic Expanse, for instance. Listener Seer, I think is what we want to do here. I think this is right. Another Basilica Shepherd. We are looking on the slower side of things. Dude, I am like, I just understand what's happening in this draft. Maybe both Gold Warden's Helms. Unlikely this, because we don't have any corrupt. Huh. I'm not gonna pick her. I don't care. I'm not Deathsea, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it for the content. I'm not doing it for any of that. It's between Duels of Deep Faith and Planar Disruption. Actually, I'm gonna get the Planar Disruption. There you go. What do you mean, come on? What do you mean, come on? The point of this series this week and next week is to win. That's what our goal is. Our goal is to win. And the story of this deck makes sense. We have... Hi! Oh, is my little sickly cat coming to say hello? Yeah, do you want to come up? Oh, boy. You're looking lively today. Yeah. Up we go. Oh, man, this is great. Yeah, our deck is looking slower, so we need to make sure that we have enough defensive things like Anoint for Afflictions, Planar Disruptions, Mandible Justiciars to gain life, Bladed Ambassadors to block, things like this. Hi. Hi, beautiful. Hi. Do you want to lie down here? This is my cat that was in the emergency vet last week and was freaking me out. There's another Swooping Lookout, which is actually pretty great for us still. Terrific. Yeah, the Vivisection Evangelist is a card that I'm very hot on, but we just don't have enough poison, so I'm probably not going to wind up picking that one. Oh my god, my little sweetheart. How are you feeling today? The fact that she came on over to me and was like, Dad, Dad, Dad. Oh, it makes me so happy. Here is another Anoint with Affliction. That's wild. But I think I need to get the Dune Mover just to be able to play both of these. This is what I've been looking for, because then I can do Dark Slick Shores, Dune Mover, and 2 Swamps. And that's enough. Raptor's great. The Escaped Experiment is great. Somehow, someone was not running... This is a very good green card. This is one of the best cards. This is... I actually think that this card sucks now. I think I'm not actually running any Lightbringers. Sure. Sure, let's take it. Yes, yes, I'm so sorry. I would love to pet you. I would love to pet you. Nothing would make me happier. I want to pet you so much. We're sort of like blue-white Flyers, huh? Am I going to run this? I think I probably am. But I just need to be careful. I don't think I'm running a single one of these ones. Porcelain Zealot. I'm going to tuck this into the sideboard. Whoa. I'm going to get one of these because I don't think I'm going to run 3 of those. I feel like I mostly have my list. Okay. I think that this Dune Mover was a very clever pickup. God, I sound like such an arrogant turkey, man. I think this was a rather intelligent pickup, do you not agree? I missed a red-white deck. How'd I do on 1 and 3? I got power crunched. Alright, so let's... I don't even think I want the Surgical Bay in there. I don't even think I have that many toxics. I think it's just a fine one to cut. I think I need 17 land because I'm running double Basilica Shepherd. Let me see, what are some of the other cards that I have in here that are potential options? Nothing. All right, so let's see here. Am I like... How aggressive am I? How many artifacts do we have? We have 13. Huh. Do I cut an eye? Do I? Trawler Drake seems bad here. Duels to Deep Faith we keep because it's just a 2/2 that can punch in for damage. And we want all of our 2/2s. Or excuse me, all of our 2-mana things. I think Flensing Raptor feels like it is on the cut. Gold Warden Helm feels like it is on the cut. I think it would cut Drake. It does not match with the rest of the deck. Well, I would argue it matches reasonably because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 non-creature spells. So this guy. And do we have any proliferates? I don't think we have any proliferates. So the Trawler Drake is a better Flensing Raptor a good percentage of the time. I think I want the Flensing Raptor out of here. Now, there's also this Indoctrination Attendant that could plausibly be argued to pop in. Where are you? Where'd you go? There he is. Let's see here. Hard Helm's just bad. They've grown on me a little bit. think I'll do like this. Glistener Seer, I actually think is pretty nice. 2 helms, though? Well, we both cut one, and I identified it as one of our candidates for cutting. So, 16 land, your curve is low. Our curve is not low. Our curve is not low. It's actually, I would even call this a little bit heavy. Especially in this format. Okay, let's land it up. Do I want this thing? I think that given the speed of our deck, I think this one of these is okay. Oh, shit. Fuck, shit. No, no! Ah! Get me out of here. Chain of Misclicks was terrible. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 7. I think I do need 4 sources of black, which is why I'm running the double swamp. All right. Anoint with Malcator. All right. I have just placed the predictions as live. Your predictions are upon us. Our predictions are upon us. Count Dune Mover as a source? Correct. So that's why I said we need 4 sources. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel so smart for picking this one up. And I think these Anoint with Afflictions are going to really go the distance for us. Alright, this looks good. Yeah, Fanfairies, we're going to go ahead and give that person a ban. Giving that person a ban. Absolutely. Absolutely. Insta-snap ban. I really like these Swooping Lookouts a lot. Blade Ambassador. Coming in clutch. Barbed Batterfist, eh? Alright. That's really good. Dude, I like this Malcator Watcher and Swooping Lookout are just gonna crunch. It's amazing. And this is pretty cheap to shift around. I'm happy to make an exchange here if my opponent wants to. Oh my god, look at this. Nothing. Cephalopod Sentry is just a dirty, quick win kind of card. Draw Curse is crazy how when I watch Sean draft seems so clear and understandable, then as soon as I get into a draft, I have no clue what I'm doing. You are seeing the output of a lot of experience, and probably even more than that, Draw Curse. I am really comfortable just kind of shoving the complexity into a simple box as a form of learning, as like a starting point for learning. Because if I say, this is a format where we want lots of 2-drops, I mean, there's a lot of ways in which that statement isn't true. Like, we can obviously start imagining scenarios where this is an untrue statement. We also see me getting blue-white a lot. And talking up how much I like blue-white. This deck could be terrible. It could be that my analysis is wrong, but I make these sorts of statements about my feeling And I make these kind of statements about my opinions on the format, because then what happens is, as I learn more, I start to go, man, I really thought that blue-white was solid. I think it fucking sucks now. The format is actually about... And so it's less 100% confidence in what I am saying, and more I am 100% comfortable making these types of claims. Are you okay, little baby? You doing good? Gosh. I can feel my little cat's hips. She's lost a bunch of weight right here. X equals 1. X equals 1 and done. Oh my god, literally the best card in the deck for us there. Why don't you turn sideways, you glistener goof? Glistener goof? Uh-oh. Doing all right. We have to, like, feed the cat by hand, like, 4 or 5 times a day right now. Just keep giving her her little gravy. Man's playing Theurus ain't gonna do it. Dude, planes off the top would almost be comical. Okay, it might be a little bit better than that. Wow, planes would be the best one, and the deck's like, no, this would be the best one. All right, I'm feeling relatively confident in my ability to win on the next turn. And by the way, when I said I think that my curve is kind of heavy, this is why I would describe it as such, because I'm doing this. I have my opponent at 7 by turn 4, which a lot of decks do. Not merely the aggro decks, but like almost any deck that you can build using a lot of the commons in this format are capable of these levels of threats. Got him. Despy, did you want to lie down? Can we give you more space, my darling? Now, anytime my cat wants anything now, she gets it. Scoot you this way. There you go. Oh my god, I always know when my little baby cat wants a little more room. I'm just going to set my hand on her. Here we go. Yeah, I got you. She has this, yeah, mirtazepam, which I understand to be like a appetite stimulant. What happened to the cat? After the various diagnoses and stuff like that, it turns out she has a liver disease. Still think this is not good enough. Great. Basilica Shepherd definitely goes. Dune Mover goes. All right. And so, what the doctor believes happened is that she got, play this one first. She got this liver disease, felt sick, so she stopped eating. And with liver disease, often the weight loss is pretty quick. So a combination of not eating Alright, that seems pretty good. Combination of not eating and the liver disease that was like, you know, burning through my poor little baby cat. That combo made her lose a lot of weight really quickly. Really, really quickly. My poor little baby. She got really sick really fast. And so now we have to give her an appetite stimulant and anti-nausea medication. And then we have to feed her a lot by hand. So, like, Britt is even, like, sleeping back here in this office to make sure that she just gets, you know, extra love and extra attention. This is a nice mulligan of 5. It looks like we're winning. I think my opponent may have just been green. Green splashing black for removal, but like green-white. All right, easy. Yeah, I think I was correct, and then my opponent was actually base green. And said to themselves, well, I have these two -4/-4 spells in hand, so, you know. What is going on in this? What's my mail? Okay. Yeah, so we're trying to just, like, really obsess over this little baby cat, but, you know, it's so easy to just start freaking out about everything. So, okay, so we had some aggressive curves that allowed us to close out quite swiftly, but I think that this Glistener Seer Tamiyo's Mobilizer setup is, I think, a little bit more what I expect that we'll be encountering. Situations where there's just not that much for us to do early on, and we're trying to suppress our opponent's threats. I don't think I have any double blues. Alright, well, seems like a reasonable time as any to just swing. It's a block and combat trick, it's fine. Okay. I think Glistener Seer is just really good, man. Just to make sure I'm not... There are 2 islands down there. Mobilizer is pretty nice here. Yeah, I just hope my little cat is gonna be okay. I really like this cat. There's a lot of time I spend alone, which I feel like is very restorative for me as a human being. Like, I need alone time to just reflect and sort of organize my thoughts. You know, kind of like when you've just not done your dishes for a while, and then your kitchen is just has shit everywhere, and you like can't even find a fork without needing to like clean one. That's what my brain feels like unless I have alone time to sort of sift through my thoughts. And so, you know, Despy has been kind of like my little thought companion. Because if you've watched this broadcast at all, you will know that Despy is here all the time. Like, Sheriff comes and goes. Sheriff's just fucking fine with anything that's happening at any point in time. In fact, she's doing great. I actually am going to tap this. There's a bunch of mana available for a combat trick. And I have the ability to cast Anoint with Affliction next turn. So I'm going to do this to just punch in for the 8 damage. Sure. Absolutely fine. This is where Indoctrination Attendant can be really nice, because I can just bounce that turkey. Billy Zane, happy 11 years in a row, my gamer. 11 years in a row, Billy Zane. 132 months. I am Alctor. Let's go. Block me. Bye-bye. Alright, nice. Oh shit, this is an artifact, isn't it? Whoops. Alright, my bad. Fucked up. Ooh, that's a lot of damage missed. What do you says? I'm not sure I was even aware of Twitch's existence 11 years ago. Yeah, Twitch dropped in June 2011, so it's 12 years old. When did StarCraft 2 come out? It was July 26, 2010. We are crunching. Jesus. Jesus Louises. As I was saying before, like my you know, this little cat feels like a part of my brain, a part of my thought process, a part of my alone time, you know, a part of like, because when I'm alone, I am like actually secretly with Despy. Because she always just totters over and just plumps next to me, yeah. Beautiful. Alright. Great looking hand. So Prosthetic Injector is a really good example of like, yeah, Prosthetic Injector is like a really good card. And if you're curving out, you'll be all right. Hey, Mr. Cuttlefish, has anyone been watching all your StarCraft tutorials? Like the Let's Learn StarCraft series? Or the Day 9 Daily SC2 series? I'll just have Toxic one. Uh-oh. Some cleansing's going on. Bring it on, Incisor Glider. Y'all be careful, I'll start calling you turkeys. And so our board construction begins. I really like those Let's Learn StarCraft series. It's a gentleman by the name of Trask that helped me a ton make those videos. Oh, what the heck? This is 2 damage. Brain farting. No, look, I'm fucking smart. Look at this. It's 3 damage. I'm like so good. This was all intentional. Damn, sure. It resolves. That's a lot of work to just get rid of a single flyer, you know? I mean, I probably will. Yeah, I probably will chump just to get the redraw potential here, you know? Hey, look! This guy's trying to be me! Trying to be me! Lifelink, mamma mia. I mean, I don't actually have that much goodness with Cephalopod Sentry, but I mean, it's such an effective blocker. That's a bit nasty. Ideally, just a regular untapped Lando Calrissian would be good. But you can't always get what you want, etc. I literally have my hand, like, my left hand is holding like this, and Despy's just set her head into it. So, like, this is actually quite awkward for me physically, just to drink this water. Ah. Love this cat. She's my little tiny baby. Yeah, so this is 1, 2, 3 toxic. Beats, they're quite big, these beats. This is right? I think this is right. Is Despy short for Desperado? Indeed. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. A little bit behind on board. I don't think it's a big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, and Atraxa Skitter fuckers coming in here. Ooh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'd go to 1. Pick off the Skitter Fang. Yeah, let's do that. Not sure exactly how we would live the following turn, but I don't know. I just feel like I believe in myself. Alright, that belief was misplaced. Toxic counter's killing me, man. I'm dying every which way in this game. Oh, it was terrible. I hated it. Okay, literally my hand is cramping so hard, but I don't know. I love Despy too much. Missed land drops in limited feels bad, man. Yeah, this is a really fragile format. there's not a lot of good stabilizing 3, 4, 5 cards. Or is it 3 cost, 4 cost, 5 cost cards? Oh, you couldn't pay me $1 million to throw this hand away, man. Run out like this, please. Hex Gold. Any interest in the Diablo 4 beta? My current rough position on Activision Blizzard is like, there's been enough just horrifying and appalling and ridiculous Bobby Kotick specific news that I'm just sort of like, eh. My wish is that, you know, he leaves. That's it. That's my wish. You now know everything that I know. And I mean, I gotta be honest. It could be great. It could be the best game ever. You know. But I mean, like, realistically, Overwatch 2. I'm sifting through my head. Overwatch 2, outside of World of Warcraft, which I know effectively nothing about in the slightest. Hit me. Overwatch 2 was like, huh. Like, that was like a real head-scratcher, Overwatch 2. I was like, alright, well... I mean, it's not that it was like some terrible game. It was the worst thing ever. But it was like... Alright. It's the same game as Overwatch 1 is, percentage-wise. Let me rephrase that. It's not the same game as Overwatch 1. It is enough similar to Overwatch 1 that I'm sort of like, why are you calling it Overwatch 2? Warcraft 3 Reforged, which is a lot more like near and dear and to my heart and much more personal to me. That game, I mean, like, holy shit, that game was awful. It was awful. I mean, I was kind of befuddled as to what I was even supposed to be thinking with Warcraft 3. There was another release that happened. I'm trying to remember what the other one was. Oh, the, was Diablo Immortal. God, I can't believe I couldn't recall the name. Like, Diablo Immortal. I don't want to be really clear. I am not saying that taking a game like Overwatch and trying to do a extension upon it to try to figure out how to, like, turn into different new styles of games. Oh, we are so fucked. Four with flying, that is... It's tough. It's tough stuff. Yeah, but like I'm not saying that trying to do some neat shifts and extensions around a game is bad. I'm not going to say that. I also think there is nothing wrong with saying, hey, let's try to do the magic of Diablo on mobile. And I don't think there's anything wrong with remastering a game and not having it be that great. Yeah, that is a bit of an issue. I don't exactly know how we deal with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with these statements, but like there's enough weak releases coming out of Blizzard that when, like, those weak releases coming out of Blizzard really tempers my excitement for Diablo 4. All right, this is the game. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of this game because I suddenly have to use the restroom. All right. And I do want to just briefly differentiate between quality of game and monetization. I mean, suppose for a moment that any reasonable Diablo Immortal player spends fucking $400 a year, which is about how much I personally spend on Magic the Gathering. I am absolutely happy to spend that much on Magic the Gathering, because if you looked at the number of hours that I play Magic the Gathering, and the quantity of cards that I am trying to own in Magic the Gathering, you'd be like, ah, I see. And so, like, if like, in Diablo Immortal, you spend, like, a lot of money, but my god, it was a killer experience. Like, again, I want to separate those completely different things. Quality of game versus quality of monetization. And I want to separate them conversationally just to be able to say what I am specifically talking about in the last few minutes is... Oh, hell yeah, I'm fucking trawling in, baby. I'm talking specifically about the quality of gameplay. The last 3 major releases that I followed, Overwatch 2, Warcraft 3 Reforged, and Diablo Immortal, seemed to be kind of, it was like, I mean, it would be cool if Diablo 4 is killer. That'd be cool. But, I mean, specifically with Blizzard, I'm a little less excited, but also just, like, with games in general, I'm just, like, not... I really do want the Cephalopod Sentry to slow things down. It's just such a good defender. Oh, yes, the Eye of Malcator. Man, I have been up against some fucking bombs in these games, man. My god. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, this is another one of the reasons why I describe this as a very fragile format. Phyrexian Vindicator, I have answers to. But if I don't draw one of those answers, like, immediately, like, it's over. The game is done. What's our play here? Well, I'm gonna need to start chumping like the Trawler Drake soon. Now, if these mites can plausibly get my opponent to a bunch of corrupted, huh. We might be at a standstill, because the Phyrexian Vindicator, if that swings, we actually have a potential swing back threat that we can make. Holy shit, Kembaka. Are we serious? Jeezy Louisey, these are some good rares. Whoa. Whoa. So basically, the card that we're looking for. I mean, I think I need to jump here. I think I have to. I think maybe what I needed to do is anoint with Affliction this and see if they spend the mana, and then if they don't spend the mana, let it through. So I think this doesn't help us that much. Yeah, because then bonks me and I'm at 5 anyways. So again, I have 2 planar disruptions and an ossification. I've never even drawn the ossification with this draft. Kembaka. Got a clock. So this is the line. This is the line. I need to return the Eye of Malcator. So I can replay the Eye of Malcator and see if there's any fucking... Oh my god, there it is. Alright. I need to live a turn, and then I think that we can possibly close the game out. Alright. I don't know why that was the play. I now know why that was the play. Wow, man, that, I mean, this was... This game was just... Like, this draft was savage in terms of some of the blowout stuff that happened. No big deal.